So let's walk through the scenario. Okay, let's just start from the beginning if that's okay. Okay. Today we're trying to prepare our hospital for a potential patient with Ebola. Ebola is a new risk in our country. If I go ahead of time, I need to distribute the observer checklist to everybody. How are we doing on time, actually? Okay, we have 20 minutes. It's not likely that we'll see a major outbreak here in the US like they have in Africa because it is only passed on by body fluids, and it's only passed on when you're actually sick and you have symptoms that you're the most contagious, putting healthcare providers the most at risk. So a lot of preparations for a potential Ebola patient involve simulation, which then falls on my hat. Okay, they're on their way.
Are you checking into the emergency center?
Yes.
We have a few observers who are watching the scenario and taking notes.
Have you or your child, my name's Nadia, I'm one of the nurses. Have you or your child have any recent travel to Sierra Leone, Liberia, or Guinea in the past 21 days?
We got back 7 days ago.
You got back 7 days ago? Based on your recent travel and due to concern for possible infection, we're going to go ahead and take your child and you to a room.
Okay.
Follow me.
One of the most valuable things I think about these simulations is the opportunity for our healthcare providers to truly practice how to put on PPE, or personal protective equipment. It's a way to protect themselves from being contaminated with body fluids of a potentially Ebola-infected patient. It takes time. You have to do it in the right order, a specific way to make sure that you don't accidentally expose yourself to a potential contamination.
These are his vital signs. They're in Epic and the patient's registered and triaged.
Infectious control is on their way, and then we'll go ahead and place that IV, start the fluids, and we'll likely get you transferred to a West Campus to our other facility.
One of our planned processes of care for a potential Ebola patient is that if they present at the main hospital, we would need to transport them to our West Campus facility.
Okay, well, what we're gonna have you do is hold baby.
Okay.
We're gonna have you sit on our stretcher.
And then move the patient in the ambulance to our West Campus facility, where there the patient would either go to the emergency center isolation room or to the pediatric critical care isolation room. In this situation, we're gonna send them to the emergency center because we wanna evaluate the emergency center first to make sure it's well prepared.
I'm afraid he's getting nauseous. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I can help clean it up. I'm sorry.
We're just going to go right to the room, okay? We'll clean it up later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because Ebola can cause vomiting and diarrhea, a spill of body fluid is something we need to, practice. We know that this virus is transmitted in body fluids, so that's something that needs to be not only contained, but protected from other people.
Do you think that he has Ebola, or is
That one
what's...
we will test all in the intensive care unit, okay?
Okay, team, our scenario is over.
Okay.
You've done a nice job, everybody. In the end, the simulation was very much a success. Okay, let's go debrief, everyone. We got an opportunity to practice a lot of things that we, created to be ready. This is an opportunity for all of the providers that went through this case to focus on the things that we were concerned about or the things that didn't go as well as we'd like. And we got to identify some things that we want to improve and change. We also identified a lot of things that are working. I hope and pray we never have a patient with Ebola, but if it does happen tomorrow, we're ready. Thank you, everybody, for all your time and hard work.